Hey, welcome back, My Speaking Podcast fans. This is boy Dark Side of Daryl Darkwing, Daryl White out again, man. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. holiday to everybody out there. Making sure that y'all wishing y'all health, wealth, and happiness. We're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it over to my homeboy on the other side of the camera.
What's going on, man? It's your boy Mike, aka Booby Choke Yourself.
Hey, we may not always be right, we may not always be wrong.
But you always gonna get our mom's opinion what we speaking on.
Hey, with that being said, I'm gonna let my homeboy go ahead and jump in on this one right here. We're gonna talk about the NFL playoff games yesterday, man. What you thought about that? I don't know which game I want to start on first.
It don't
The
matter.
right.
It don't
All
matter.
right, let's go with the Rams and Chicago. What you thought about that game?
Chicago Lucky Charms ran out. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I'm no disrespect to the Chicago fans out there, but Chicago beat Green Bay twice. The last time they beat them in the playoff was just last week. The field goal
Mm-hmm.
kicker missed 2 field goals and the extra point was 7 points.
Yeah.
You go back to the last game they lost, they had an onside kick. Dobbs didn't
Uh-huh.
recover the onside kick. Go back and look at the game against Minnesota. They won a lot of games this year off of, I'm not going to say luck, but it was just, they had a good rabbit in their back pocket. For some reason, they
Mm-hmm.
were winning. They wasn't convincingly beating people. That's why I say I
Yeah.
didn't trust them. But they're in the same boat as with the Panthers. They are, I think, a year ahead of where they're supposed to be. I
Mm-hmm.
think they're going to even be better next year because now you got Coach Johnson. He was his first year there, and he got him to the division. So the sky's the limit for them. But like I say, they listened to the game yesterday. They put all their resources last year into the offensive line and to make sure Caleb stood up right.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess this year they're gonna try to take their money and they'll try to work on the defense, which the defense
Mm-hmm.
look pretty good to me. But
Yeah.
they'll be back. But like I said, the Rams is, if you go back and look at it, I told you the Rams were my team. It was my sleeper team to get all the way to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And now how you get the receiver behind you and he pushed off and let him get that, I don't know how that happened, but
Yeah.
at the end, the Rams prevailed. Caleb Williams threw another interception in overtime. They drove down. The Rams did what they supposed to. They got out of there with a win. And that showed a lot to me that a team from inside of a dome in LA go out there in that cold zero weather and beat them. It showed me a
Uh-huh.
lot about the Rams, though.
Yeah. Game was good. Like I said, Caleb had all the interceptions, 3 interceptions in the game. So the key of the game is playoffs. You can't be turning over the ball. Everybody know that. You can't keep giving teams chances to advance the ball, to score on them, especially a team like the Rams. You know, you got Stafford, you got Puka Nacua, you know what I'm saying? You got Devontae Adams out there. You just can't keep giving these guys chances and chances to put some points on the scoreboard. Like I said, you know, the Bears, they'll be back again next year. They look good. Like I said, their defense, like I said, probably going to go through the draft, get a little bit more stout defense. Offensive line is real good, so they ain't really got too many holes that they got to plug up for
Mm-mm.
next year. Um, so yeah, that was a good game. And to me, the key to all of this right here, all these playoff games was turnover. You're gonna go to the Broncos and who? I mean the Patriots and the damn
Houston.
Patriots and the Texans
Oh man,
turnover.
I can write a book about this one.
And this was a bunch of turnovers for both sides. Cause hell, the Patriots had 4 fumbles yesterday. Uh, and Stroud had like what 4 interceptions, 5 interceptions, something like that.
Four
5
interceptions.
interceptions.
4 interceptions.
So the key to all these games, man, is you got to limit the turnovers. You can't keep giving teams chances to put points on the board and thinking you're going to advance to the playoffs. So what did you thought about that game yesterday?
I got a whole lot to say about this one here because
Go ahead.
as long as Stroud in the league, he's going to be compared to Bryce Young to the people that wanted Stroud instead of Bryce Young in Charlotte. A lot of people in Charlotte wanted Stroud because he's 6'3". You know, he got to throw the ball. He can see over the line, blah, 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 blah. That game yesterday, if you go back to the Pittsburgh game last week, he threw interceptions. But Pittsburgh
Mm-hmm.
offense is not prolific as New England.
Yeah.
Yesterday, Houston defense balled out.
Yeah.
Hell, he was giving the ball, he was giving New England short side of the field every time and he throwing
Yep.
interceptions.
Yep.
So the question I have for a lot of people, and I made a post about it this morning, can you see yourself with a number one defense and this quarterback going into next year? Will you give him an extension? Because I'm at the point, I'm here to say, is Stroud better than Bryce Young? That's my question. Is he better than Bryce Young? I don't see that. But this is what bothers me about Houston, though. D'Amico Ryans is a good coach. You got a number one defense over there, but your quarterback is playing like ass. He's turning the
Mm-hmm.
ball over, and he threw the ball one time to I think it was tight end. His tight end got hurt trying to go back and catch the ball. He threw one
Mm-hmm.
interception to Carlton Davis. Carlton Davis, he threw it behind the receiver. But
Mm-hmm.
you let Bryce Young have one or two bad games in Charlotte, they blow him up. Oh, he's too small. He this, that, and the other. where's the criticism on the other side? That's what. And I'm not jumping on Stroud. I'm not jumping on Stroud. But I'm just
Yeah, you
saying
is.
it got to go both ways. It's got to go both
It go
ways.
both ways. But hey,
It's
we
got to
ain't
go
talking
both
about.
ways.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like with it ain't even about Stroud and Bryce Young to me. I
Who was
mean,
about?
it's about
Who turned?
Houston and it's about Houston and the Patriots.
Who? Let
Why
me
are
ask
we
you something.
comparing? I'm not even I'm not even comparing Bryce Young and Stroud.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm just saying it. I'm just saying it because I got tired of hearing people say Stroud, Stroud, Stroud. That's what I'm
See
saying.
that and that's the thing where get you messed up at. You in your feelings.
But
Don't get in your
but
feelings
no,
about
it's
it
not.
now.
Listen.
You in your
If he was
feelings.
no, if he was supposed to be the sliced bread, greatest quarter, whatever.
Ain't
He
nobody
threw.
say that.
He looked like ass yesterday. He looked like just call
Same
a
way
spade a
Bryce Young
spade.
look like ass too. Bryce Young had looked like ass in the first couple of
Bryce
his
ain't threw
first
no
couple of
damn
years
four
too.
interceptions in no game this year neither.
Hey, bro, he didn't, but he ain't
No, man,
like
I ain't
Bryce
gonna
Young
let y'all.
ball.
I'm
Ain't
not gonna
like
let
Bryce.
y'all
And this shit,
backtrack on this.
hey, let's
I'm
keep
not.
it. See that's the problem. You in your feelings. I'm not in my feelings about Bryce Young or CJ Stroud. You
I'm not.
keep bringing it back
Listen.
up. You keep bringing it back up.
No, the thing about
Why?
what Stroud did yesterday is that kind of performance can get your coach fired. You see what I'm
True.
saying? Because
True.
you're not going to fire the quarterback. You're not going to get rid of Will Anderson or Daniil Hunter, none of them. You're going to get rid of
True.
D'Amico Ryan. D'Amico Ryan had nothing to do with. He cannot control what's on that field. He can give them the
True.
game plan as the week go on. You got to trust your quarterback being the extension of the coach, going out there not turning the ball over. He looked
Now
like ass.
D'Amico Ryan could have pulled him out the game. He could have put somebody else in there.
So hold on, time. Let me ask you this. Okay, here we go again. So you're going to take your supposed to be franchise quarterback out the game and put a backup in?
Hey,
Huh?
if you ain't doing good, that's called
Wow.
coaching.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
called coaching. Hey, you
Okay.
got to know
Okay.
when to hold them, know when to fold them, right?
Okay.
You got to know when to hold them, know
It
when to
don't
fold
make
them, right?
it don't make sense, but that
It
make
make
me
a lot of
that
sense.
but that telling me what you just said just now. You pull him, that
What?
ain't a franchise quarterback. Then that's what you saying to me.
So when and you said the same thing last year about Bryce Young when they had to pull him when he had them bad games. Did you say you had to set him
Two he
down?
had early in the season, two
Okay
bad
then.
games
So
early in the season,
what's the
and
difference?
they sat him
What's the
down.
difference? What's the
But he
difference?
came back. Bryce ain't
He
had
had
no game that
hey
bad.
he got pulled up. And ain't no difference. The coach
No,
had
this
to
is what
pull
I'm
him.
saying. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. He got pulled for the first two games last year of the season. He came back at the end of the dog and had that car crash. Bryce ain't had no game look that bad. Not that like that. No, hell no.
But yeah, he ain't probably had no game look that bad. But come on now, you got that Bryce was just balling out.
I didn't say that neither. But I know damn
Well,
well
hey,
Bryce don't look
they
bad. And
all them quarterbacks are like that. They all like that. Even my man in front of Patriots yesterday, he had a bunch of fumbles yesterday.
let me
Drake
show you
May.
something. Let me show you something. Bryce Young had a playoff game last week, right? Against the Rams, right?
Yeah.
He looked that probably one of the best games he played all year. He was poised and he was ready for the moment. Hell, Stroud done been to the playoffs all three of his seasons. And every year he looks like shit when he get to the second round of the playoffs. Every year. Go back and look. So are y'all telling me Stroud is that guy? Houston won a lot of them games this year because of their defense, not because of the offense. Let's keep it real,
So
bro.
true,
Let's
so
keep it a
true.
whole
So
book.
let me ask you this right here. Your favorite podcast host, Shannon Sharp. Now, what they say about
Yep.
Stroud? I mean, what they say about Bryce Young? What they
He
say? I
need
know
he
you
need
watched it. What they say?
he need to work.
What?
He got some work to do.
No. They ain't said that. What did they say?
I don't know
They
which
said, hey,
one.
Shannon said, hey, I think Bryce too short. Ain't that what he said? He said, man,
He that's
Bryce a little bit.
that's his opinion.
But that's
That's
your guy now.
but
That's your
listen,
guy.
but hold up. But that's one man's opinion. That's his opinion. That's his opinion, right?
It was a lot of people's opinions, man. Hey, you can't say
And
that.
guess
And
what?
I'm not knocking Bryce Young. I'm not knocking C.J. Stroud. It is
I know
what it
you're
is. But
trying to
see,
walk
what
that.
I'm
I know
saying
you're trying
is,
to walk that fence like this. You're trying to walk that straight line.
no, I'm
I'm
not.
not
I'm
doing
not
that,
trying
bro.
to walk the fence.
I'm not doing that.
What I'm saying is that game yesterday. What I got to do with Bryce Young? You automatically went
I
to
get
compare.
because you
You
gotta
know why?
understand. You know they
No,
got
what I'm
drafted
gonna say.
one
Go ahead.
two. They got drafted 1-2 in the draft, right?
Okay.
A lot of people in Charlotte wanted Stroud. Say yes or no. A lot of people wanted Stroud.
True. True. So what? That make
And
them wrong because they want Stroud?
no, I'm just asking. So at this point in their career, which one looked like you're more of a franchise quarterback, Stroud or Bryce Young? Which one?
Really, none of them. If you want to keep it a
Oh,
bean,
okay.
ain't none
No,
of them
no,
really looking
I'm
like
asking a
that.
real question. I'm asking a
And
real
I'm
question.
giving you a real answer. I'm
After
giving
3
you a real
years,
answer.
which
Ain't none
one
of them
look
looking
better,
like it.
Bryce Young or Stroud?
Ain't none of them.
Okay, so
Ain't
Bryce
none
Young
of
don't
them.
look good at all. Bryce Young don't
I
look
ain't say
better than
Bryce
Stroud
Young
right
good.
now.
You said a franchise quarterback. You said franchise quarterback. You
If
didn't say
if
about look
okay,
good.
if you okay, let me rephrase the question.
There you go.
After 3 years,
There you go.
right now, Stroud and Bryce Young are the 1-2 quarterback. Who are you taking?
They
After you done
running
seen it
neck
with
and
3
neck to
years?
me. They running neck and
Shit,
neck to me.
ain't no neck and neck.
They running
Hell
neck
no,
and
ain't
neck
no
to
neck and
me.
neck. Ain't no
They
damn neck and
running
neck.
neck and neck to me.
Nah, hell no. No.
Why you
No.
can't say that? Bryce, at least Stroud been in how many playoff games? How many playoff series?
We not see. That's what I'm saying. I mean, Stroud done been to 6. He done
Okay
been in,
then.
every year
But
he been in the every year he been in
but
the
you
league. He
can
been in
not.
the
But
playoffs. He's been in
true.
the
But
playoffs
now
every
see
year.
you. I'm just going by what you say. You comparing apples. You just saying comparing them both of them. Hey, if it to me, it go by results. Yeah, Bryce. I'm CJ Stroud because he been to the playoff most time.
He done went to CJ Stroud him in the 6 playoff games. Bryce went to 1, and that's true.
Okay then.
But I'm going by performances. I'm going by what my eye see. And I already know how my brother gonna be in here in the comment. He gonna be in the comment. It doesn't matter. This is what I'm saying. You looking at
Exactly.
Bryce Young, you looking at Stroud. Bryce Young trajectory is better than me than Stroud. Only thing Stroud has
Why
got
you
is
say
got the
what?
playoffs every year.
Why you say that?
If you didn't watch the game yesterday, we can't even talk.
I'm asking you why you say that. I'm just asking you a question.
Did
Why
you
you
see
say
the
that?
game? Did you see the game
So
yesterday?
you basing that off of one game or two games? What game you basing it
Did you
off
see
of?
the Steelers game? You see the Steelers game before that?
Yeah, I'm asking you why you basing off those two playoff games, right? Yeah, he looked, but the course of the whole season, he ain't had no fumbles until they played the
Hold on.
I guess what the Rams. He
So
ain't
I
had no
know a
fumbles
football.
lost.
I know
But
a franchise quarterback is better to put a team on the back and carry him to a win.
true.
He ain't that.
So
He
hey,
not
let me put it to you like this right here. Then I'm gonna put it to you like this right here. So with all the talk about Lamar Jackson never making it to the what about Josh Allen? Well he
He
ain't
ain't
had
in,
nobody in his way.
and we
He
can
in
go ahead
that
and talk
boat
about
too,
that
right?
game. We
He
can
on
talk
that
about that
boat too,
game
right?
now. Yeah, we can talk
He
about
in
that
that
game
boat
now
too,
too.
right?
Guess what?
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, let's go ahead and talk about Denver and Denver and Buffalo.
Okay.
Listen,
Okay.
dope job. Listen, I'm so tired of hearing about these franchise quarterbacks. See, the difference between a franchise quarterback and what Cam Newton did. Cam Newton took a damn team, had no receivers. You can't even name the 4 receivers on the team with the Super Bowl with. Only thing you can
Nope.
name is Greg Olsen. Josh
Mm-hmm.
Allen has been always put on the pedestal. Joe Burrow put on the pedestal. Lamar Jackson been put
Mm-hmm.
on the pedestal. Ain't none of them
Mm-hmm.
three, except Joe Burrow getting to the Super Bowl, none of them have done nothing else. Nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Lamar Jackson won MVP, I think, twice. I think.
Yeah.
Josh Allen won
Yeah.
once. Joe Burrow
Yeah.
never won a MVP, but Joe Burrow got the Super Bowl.
Mm. Yeah.
Saturday. I'm sorry, today is Monday. Saturday,
Yeah.
Josh Allen had the easiest. When I mean easiest, let me rephrase. When I say easiest, there's no Patrick Mahomes in front of him. There's no Lamar Jackson in front of him, and no Joe
Mm-hmm.
Burrow. So he's supposed to be able to take his team. Why do you think he came into the locker room crying after the game? Broke down, telling him, I let my team down. He knows that
Mm.
he's going to get judged by this. And then what happened? What
As
happened
he
today?
should.
An hour. And what happened today after an hour, right before we got on this podcast? What
Coach
happened an
got
hour before
fired.
this?
Coach got
Yeah, the
fired.
coach. So guess what? Who got him fired?
Who? The quarterback, as they should.
But the quarterback
But
got
hey,
you.
but Josh Allen lost. Hey, Josh Allen lost a lot of. Hey, he put me a franchise quarterback. He lost a lot of balls yesterday too, and
Yeah,
yeah,
heck
yeah.
yeah.
Okay then, it's all
And
about turnovers, man. I don't care what
listen.
kind of quarter.
Now we on the same page when it comes to Josh Allen. Now we on the same page. Listen, that game I
Mm-hmm.
watched Saturday, he lost that game. He lost that game.
Yeah, he lost the game.
There's no. But my thing is, but see, that's why I was just talking about D'Amico Ryans. Josh Allen lost the game, but Sean McDermott gets fired. For for what reason? Lamar Jackson misses practice, don't practice during the season. Harbaugh gets fired. Harbaugh won Super Bowl. See, you put these
Mm-hmm.
quarterbacks you put these quarterbacks on a pedestal, but you don't hold them accountable. Organizations don't
Mm-hmm.
hold these because the reason organizations don't hold them accountable because it's hard to find supposed to be franchise quarterbacks. So you give them pretty much the
Exactly.
keys to the organization. You give Lamar Jackson keys to the
Exactly.
Baltimore. You give Josh Allen the keys to
Mm-hmm.
Buffalo. You give Patrick Mahomes the keys, but
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes done won Super Bowl. He can get them keys.
Mm-hmm.
He can get those keys. Joe
Yeah.
Burrow got to the Super Bowl
Mm-hmm.
and Cincinnati giving him the keys. But only one of them
Mm-hmm.
I spoke about just now got a Super Bowl ring, and that's Patrick Mahomes. So Sean
Mm-hmm.
McDermott today getting fired is a direct reflection of how uh Josh Allen plays on Saturday. You got your coach
Mm-hmm.
fired. So look at it. You got to go to the mirror and think about it. Like, man, I got my coach fired.
I don't even think it's like that. I'm thinking it's the cherry on the top of the sundae. Cause like I said, you done been in so many AFC playoffs. You know, like okay, We got to do something different. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this ain't working. Something got to change. So the first thing gonna go is the coach. You know, they ain't gonna get rid of no quarterback, and
But let me
not a
ask you this.
quarterback of Josh Allen caliber anyway.
So what the hell the coach gonna come in and do? Change his philosophy?
Sometimes they need a different voice.
Okay.
Sometimes it just be a different voice. You know,
But
I
see, that's
mean,
how I look at.
you know,
I look at what we had. I look at what we had when we took Cam Newton. Cam Newton got hit with
uh huh,
Rivera. We got out behind him the first couple years. Cam figured it out. Cam
mm-hmm,
took off. Cam finally got us to the
mm-hmm,
mountaintop. He didn't win it, but he got us there.
yeah,
They didn't change
yeah.
coach when we kept going up and down. They stuck it out, and you cannot change. You can't change coach like you can't change draws. That ain't how it works. When you get to a certain
But I'm
stat,
saying,
now
but yeah,
Buffalo
that's
might get a coach
that's a
now.
different situation. That's a different
Yeah, it
situation with
is.
Ron Rivera and Camp because, like I said, this starts from,
Yeah,
hey, this situation with the coach for Buffalo, he done been to the playoffs so many years in a row. So, hey man, like damn, I mean, how many more times you gonna get? You done been in about 4 times. Like you ain't climbed the mountaintop yet. Hey, you gotta go. Ron Rivera, they had to build that up and get to the, you know what I'm saying?
I feel
But
you.
he done,
I
hey,
feel you.
every
I
year they
feel
been
you.
in the playoffs.
I feel you. I
So
feel
hey,
you.
okay, hey
And,
man, this ain't working. We gotta do something different. You know what I'm saying?
and that
So that's how that goes.
last game, San Fran and Seattle Saturday night, that ain't nothing to talk about.
It ain't nothing to talk about. I already knew that wasn't nothing
The
to talk about
best,
because once my man tore his Achilles, all they had they ain't got nobody else to go to. Who they throwing to? Everybody,
but guess what? You always say what you always say. The next
what?
man up mentality.
Next
Next
man
man
up.
up mentality.
Next man up.
But
Hey,
hey, listen,
Mike. Hey, hey, guess what? But guess what, Mike? Ain't no next man up if you don't reach in your toolbox, all your damn tools gone.
you gotta
Hey, you know
you
how you
better take
man
that
in
other
your
one up. You
toolbox,
better
you
take them
first
up and
like
put them out there. Hey, but I'm gonna tell you the funny part of that game. The funny part about that game, the way San Fran come out with that boom box.
uh-huh.
They come out with that boom box. They been
Yeah.
jamming and stuff coming out the tunnel. They kicked the
Yeah.
ball off the damn. He went 97 yards. I said, well, hey man, you can turn the lights out
Hey man.
already. But this is what I was scared
Already.
of the Panthers going up there. This is why I scared the Panthers. See, this is what I thought the Panthers were gonna get if they would have beat the Rams going to Seattle. This is what would have happened to
Yeah.
them. This is what I didn't
Mm-hmm.
want to. I want you to go to all season with a good taste in your mouth. You played the Rams toe to toe. You go to Seattle, that's a different
Mm-hmm.
monster up there. And like I say, the team I still got left in there, I think can win it is the Rams. But the only difference between this, they know each other. But Seattle defense look like
Yeah.
personally, Seattle like they got 15 men on the field. You can't do nothing with them. You can't run. You
Mm-hmm.
can't throw. You can't do nothing.
And see, that's the thing. That's the thing with Seattle. Like I said, that's the thing that I think they're gonna mess Stafford up because he got timing. When you throwing that timing off, and when you getting him out that pocket and he got to run, and he not sitting pretty in the pocket, it's gonna be a problem for him. He can't sit back there
So
and
let
just
me
throw
ask
it
you
nice
this.
to Puka Nakua or yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, so next week, so since you got the NFC and AFC championship ready, who you got going from New England to Denver? Now, Denver lost Bo Nix. Bo Nix broke a bone in his ankle. He won't be playing. So now you're going to
Yeah.
your backup. So everybody kind of already figuring that New England should win this by default because Bo Nix won't be there. But who you think
I
will win the
don't
AFC game next week?
I don't know. I don't know because Denver defense ain't no soft defense neither. Denver
Yeah, but
got
you
a
can't score
tight
no. If you
defense
can't
too.
score no
So
points, if you can't score no damn points and your quarterback ain't there, you in
hey,
trouble.
what Sean? Hey, Sean Payton already said, "Hey man, don't sleep on Stidham." Cause I think he picked him. Uh, I'm trying to think what team was he with New Orleans then? It was something. But him and
Yeah.
Stidham got a little
Look at my
connection,
face.
and he was like, "Hey man,
And look at my
yeah."
face.
He said, "Hey
And
man,
look at my face. He a backup
hey,
for a damn
yeah." I'm
reason.
gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why they got a chance. I'm gonna tell you why they got a
Mm-hmm.
chance. Hey, cause Bo Nix
Uh-huh.
been giving up that ball now. I mean, not Bo Nix.
Uh-huh.
Drake may been giving up that ball. So
Yeah, he
you
had.
can't be
But look
giving up
here.
that ball in Denver like that.
But what is Stidham? He's a what? He's a backup, right?
Back up.
You're a
Mm-hmm.
backup for a reason. There's a
Next
lot of
man
teams out
up.
here who need it's
Next
a lot of
man
teams out
up.
here who need quarterback. No. My point is a lot of teams out here need starting quarterback, but you a backup for a reason. So New England should be able to go in there,
Yeah.
not going there overconfident, but New England should be able to walk in there and whoop them. That's my opinion. Now, who you
They
think
ain't
will win
gonna
the
help.
NFC
They
championship?
ain't gonna help.
But who you think will win the NFC championship game next week?
Oh, they're gonna be the Seahawks. I'm gonna Seahawks all day. Hey,
I mean,
defense carries, man, everywhere. So
I'm going. I get
it's
it, but
fun.
I said the Rams. I said the Rams. That was my sleeper team in the NFC. The AFC, Houston gone, so I still got to go with the
Mm-hmm.
Rams. But in my heart of hearts, Seattle defenses, they have all pros they got all pros at the front, the middle, and the back end. They are loaded. Now,
Yep.
but
They
like I
loaded.
say, I'm going with my heart. I'm going with my heart. My heart says the Rams, but my gut is telling me Seattle gonna
Okay.
run through it. So if you had to ask me right now to be realistic, who are going? See, it'd be Seattle, New England, in the Super Bowl. It'd be a rematch of the Super Bowl when Tom Brady
Okay. Yeah.
Russell Wilson threw that bad interception, it'll be a rematch of that Super Bowl.
Yeah. I don't be surprised if Sean Payton them get in there, man, for some reason. I don't know. Now when they get in there, and they got to play Seattle, it's gonna be a blowout.
Yeah, okay. So if Denver happened to beat New England and Seattle get there, that's an abomination. They're gonna blow them out. They will blow them
It'll be
out.
over. It's gonna be
That
over
Super
with.
Bowl will be over so quick. That Super Bowl game will be over so quick. You can go out there to the club at 8 o'clock. That game over at 8:30. Because there's no way in the world you got Stidham going against that
Uh,
defense. So my thing is for TV ratings and for fans, you hope it's New England because New England was good all year. You don't want to see a backup going against Seattle defense. You think
mm-hmm.
if Bryce Young and you see Caleb Williams all them struggling against, you don't want to see them going against Seattle. Man, come on, man, that'd be crazy.
Hey, that's the
But
game. That game right there. I'm gonna be watching real good with a real close eye on them refs too.
yeah, you right, you
I'm gonna be
right.
watching real close eye
Yeah.
with them refs
Hey,
to see who they want to be in that game. Because like I just said, that don't sound right for a backup to go to the Super Bowl. Okay, we're gonna see who get the calls.
but you know how that
Mm-hmm.
worked though. And you know the NFL already thinking about that. We don't want to see Denver get the Super Bowl because they're gonna be an abomination. You want to see a good game. So we're going to all these calls to go New England way.
Yeah,
And whoever come out the NFC is gonna be an even match with New England to me. They'll be like, okay, but you don't want to see Denver
yeah,
going there with a second string quarterback and see it. Who wants to see that? So no, everybody wants to see New
mm.
England and whoever come out the NFC. To me, the NFC game is going to be the best game of the day. That's just by far.
yeah,
I'm just being honest. So, but before we get off
yeah,
here, I want to say something about the
yeah.
we've been harping about football all year, but we have neglected to talk about the Hornets this year, and that's kind of my fault
Mm-hmm.
because we got so attached to the Panthers, and they run to the playoffs. But I watched the
Yeah.
podcast last night. And they were talking about VJ Escom against Con Knipple. They said what VJ Escom be doing the same thing Con Knipple doing if you switch with role reversal. If you put Con Knipple on Philly, you put VJ with us, would he be still doing the same thing? I'm like, I don't believe. They was basically saying Raymond Felton and them over there and Tyler Bill and Whalen was basically saying that Edgecombe is a better player than Con Knipple. That's what they were saying flat out. I dispute that 100,000 times because
Nah,
they saying
nah.
they got a dominant center. This is what their point was. They got a dominant center. They got Maxey. He got better players around him, so he got to be third or fourth fielder behind Paul George and. But I'm saying to myself, what in the hell? How long did Embiid play? How long did Paul George play? He was the second option behind Maxey, so you get all the shots you want. Over here, you got Brandon Miller, you got LaMelo, you got Miles. Khan got to find his shots over here. But guess what? He's efficient. There's no way you can tell me right now, and I'm not being a homer. I'm just being looking at it from afar. To me, Knipple is the right pick, and
Yeah,
it should be the Offense Rookie of the Year. Should be. He should be the Rookie of the Year.
yeah,
Period. And then I saw something else. I didn't know this. If Tech McMillan for the Panthers win Offense Rookie of the Year, and somehow Con Knipple win Offense of the Rookie of the Year in the NBA, that's the last time that's been done is since 1984. So that's telling you the Panthers hit on their number one pick. Charlotte Hornets have definitely hit on their number one pick. If you're looking at the game, like last night, they beat
yeah,
Denver bad, but Denver didn't have
yeah,
a lot of people on the team last night. But Charlotte went on the West Coast. They beat
yeah.
they beat Utah by 50 some points. They came back and played the Clippers close to the fourth quarter. They were going to the fourth quarter, they were down two. Clippers beat them in the fourth quarter. They beat the brakes off the Lakers the next night. They came back and they got beat by Golden State. And
Mm-hmm.
Golden State is a well-oiled machine. They got beat. And they beat Denver. Anytime you come out West
Mm-hmm.
and have a 3-2 record out the West, you're doing pretty good. They saying basically if LaMelo, Knipple, Miller, and Bridges can stay healthy with Musa Diabate, that starting five there, they got a winning record with that starting five. If they got to stay healthy, that's the only thing about it. This is the first time I
Yeah,
can honestly say I seen LaMelo not play out of control. He playing within the system. He was making steals last night. He's playing better. Somehow, some way, I think after all these years, it's
yeah,
finally hitting him now. Look, I can play less and do more on the defensive end and make us a better team. I ain't got to take 40 shots a game. And watching this team play,
yeah,
it just had me glued to the TV like, I love them. And the last thing I want to say about it for me, March 19th, Dale Curry become the first Hornet in history to get his jersey retired in the Hornets arena. Number 30 is going in the Raptors, which I think is fitting. I want to say salute to him. After that, it should be Muggsy, it should be Kimber, should be after that. But I had to throw the Hornets in with this sports when I want to talk about the Hornets sometime too, man.
oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely. Shout out to the Hornets, man. Shout out to the picks that they got, man. They hit on all the picks. Sean James, my man, the center from I forgot where he from.
Colton
Not
Brenner
Gonzaga,
from Creighton. He from Creighton.
Yeah,
Creighton,
yeah,
Colton Brown from
yeah,
Creighton.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Creighton Blue Jays. Yeah, they hit on all their
Mm-hmm.
picks,
Mm-hmm.
man, this year. So shout out to the front office, man. Shout out to the scout team, man. The Hornets are setting the foundation, and they're looking to go in the right direction. So man, shout out to the Charlotte Hornets, man. Yep, shout out to them, man. Hey, but with that
I
being
couldn't
said,
say it
man,
no
we want
better.
to make sure y'all have a happy holiday today. Shout out to everybody out there. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Anything you got to say before we sign off, man?
Hey man, it's cold out there, boss man. So I mean, I know a lot of people in the house, man. I went out there early this morning to go get some breakfast. It's cold out there, boss. It's frost out there, man. So look, man, we wanted to give y'all entertainment, man. And like I say, to all the new subscribers out there,
Mm-hmm.
this podcast is not strictly about sports. We're going to talk about entertainment, and I got an idea to talk about something I know the internet gonna go crazy about. Um, it's about two entertainers.
I got something I
Darren
want
know
to
what I'm
talk about.
talking about.
We can talk about that today. I got something I want to talk about too,
Hey,
man. We gotta get on that R. Kelly and Chris Brown, man.
hey,
R.
listen,
Kelly and Chris
and like
Brown.
I
We gotta
say,
talk about
we
that.
might have to go ahead. We might have to go ahead and just turn around and do another one, man, because that's the one I've been wanting to talk about for the longest, anyway. So, but we got to get with
All
a
right.
man up the
Hey,
street
well,
because
let's go ahead.
in this one,
Okay, let's go ahead
and
and
then
sign off
we'll
on
get
that,
we'll
man.
get
See
with
if we can
Dre.
get up with him, man. I'll send him a text.
Okay,
All right,
that'll
then,
work,
man.
man.
Y'all stay blessed, man. Peace out.
Peace out.